Hi, welcome to our channel where we uncover the secrets and stories behind the world's most fascinating coins. Today, we're going to explore the story of the 5 cent coin. At first glance, this small coin might look ordinary, but every single detail carved on it tells a deep story of history, design, and unity. The 5 cent coin belongs to the euro currency family, which was introduced in 2002. It is used across many countries in the European Union as part of the common currency system that replaced the old national money of several nations. This small coin may seem tiny in value, yet it represents something much larger than money. It represents cooperation, unity, and trust among different nations who decided to share one currency. Let us first look at its appearance. The front side, also called the common side, shows a globe that highlights Europe's place in the world. It also features 6 diagonal lines with 12 stars at the ends, symbolizing the unity of European countries. You can also see the number 5 and the word euro cent written clearly on the surface. Every line, every star, and every letter has meaning. It is a sign of strength and harmony between nations that once used to have different currencies, but now share one system. The designer of this common side is Luc Likeks from Belgium. He created this design to represent Europe as a global player, open and united. The globe shows parts of Africa and Asia too, reminding us that Europe is connected to the rest of the world through trade, culture, and cooperation. This idea of connection is one of the most powerful messages hidden in this small piece of metal. Now let us talk about the material. The 5 cent coin is made from copper-plated steel, giving it that beautiful reddish color that stands out from the rest of the euro coins. When you hold it, you can feel that it is light yet strong. It weighs about 3.92 grams and has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters. Its thickness is 1.67 millimeters. These measurements may sound like simple numbers, but they are the result of careful planning and precision. Each coin must be identical, so it can be used anywhere across the Eurozone without confusion. If we move to the national side, each country in the Eurozone has its own design. For example, the French 5 cent coin may show a beautiful plant or symbol of growth. The Italian one might feature an artistic image from history, while the German one could show an oak twig representing strength and stability. Even though each country has its own design, the common side remains the same to remind everyone that they are part of one big European family. Now let us go deeper into the meaning behind the 5 cent coin. Many people think of it as just small change, but in reality it plays a big role in daily life. It keeps the economy flowing by allowing small transactions to happen easily. Without these smaller coins, daily shopping would become more difficult. It reminds us that even the smallest things can make a big difference. Just like how one coin may not seem valuable on its own, but when combined with others it becomes powerful. That is also how unity works in society. In many ways, the 5 cent coin also tells a story about history. Before the euro existed, each country had its own currency, such as the French franc, the German mark, or the Italian lira. Every time people traveled, they had to exchange money and pay fees. The creation of the euro simplified everything and brought the nations closer together. When the first euro coins and notes entered circulation in 2002, people felt that Europe was becoming more connected than ever before. There are some interesting facts about this coin too. Because of its copper color, it often changes shade over time. Some coins look bright and shiny when new, while older ones develop a darker tone. Collectors sometimes look for coins from certain years or countries because they have unique mint marks or slight design differences. Some even look for coins with minting errors, which can become rare and valuable. So if you have a 5 cent coin in your pocket, it is worth checking its details carefully. It could be an ordinary coin, or maybe a hidden treasure. Now imagine how many people across Europe use this coin every single day. It travels from hand to hand across countries, across borders, and across cultures. A coin minted in Spain might end up in Finland, or one from Italy might be found in Ireland. Every coin carries a small journey of trade, travel, and human connection. It reminds us that money is not only a tool of exchange, but also a symbol of movement and shared life. The edges of the 5 cent coin are smooth, unlike some other euro coins that have ridges. This small detail helps people tell the difference by touch, especially for those who are visually impaired. It shows how much thought goes into even the smallest part of coin design. Every detail serves a purpose. Let us also think about how this coin is made. Each one is created through a process called minting, where a blank metal disc is stamped with great pressure between two engraved dies. This pressure imprints the design and makes the image last for decades. It is amazing how a small round piece of metal can survive years of use without losing its meaning. Even though the 5 cent coin is small in value, it has great importance in teaching us about economics, art, and unity. It stands as a daily reminder that cooperation between nations can work successfully when built on trust and shared goals. It is a silent teacher that tells us every little thing has value no matter how small. Some people collect euro coins from different countries as a hobby. They look for unique symbols that represent the culture and heritage of each nation. For them, collecting is not about money, but about learning the story behind each design. And when you line up all the 5 cent coins from different countries together, you can truly see the diversity of Europe expressed through art and history. Over the years, the 5 cent coin has traveled through millions of hands. It has helped buy food tickets, newspapers, and countless small items. It has seen laughter, tears, travel, and memories. Every coin has a story that begins in a minting factory, but continues through the lives of ordinary people. So the next time you hold a 5 cent coin, do not think of it as just a small coin. Think of it as a piece of a much bigger story. It is a link that connects nations, economies, and people. It is a piece of art created by skillful hands and filled with symbols of unity. It is a piece of history that continues to live in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining us in this journey through the story of the 5 cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories about the world of coins. Each week we reveal the hidden beauty and meaning behind the coins that people use every day without even noticing. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore another amazing coin and its untold history. Until then, keep collecting, keep learning, and remember that every coin has a story to tell. Now, we will talk about the Italian 5 cent coin and the story behind its beautiful backside design. This small copper-colored coin carries within it a powerful message of art history and national pride. At first glance, you see the portrait of a man drawn with perfect symmetry, his arms and legs stretched inside a circle and a square. This image is known as the Vitruvian Man, one of the most famous drawings ever created by the genius Leonardo da Vinci. It is more than 500 years old, yet it remains a symbol of balance and perfection even today. The design was chosen by the Italian Republic when the euro currency was introduced in 2002. Italy wanted to represent not just a part of its culture, but the essence of human creativity and science. The Vitruvian Man perfectly captures that spirit. It shows the connection between art and mathematics, between beauty and proportion, and between the human form and the universe itself. If you look closely at the coin, you will see the letters R and I, which stand for Repubblica Italiana, meaning the Italian Republic. Around the edge of the coin, there are 12 stars forming a circle. These stars represent the European Union and its unity. They also appear on all euro coins, no matter which country they come from. They symbolize harmony, solidarity, and balance among European nations. Beneath the image, you can see the year 1999. That is one of the earliest years of minting for the euro coins, before they officially entered circulation in 2002. It was part of the preparation for the great transition from national currencies to the shared European money. Those early coins are special for collectors because they mark the beginning of a new chapter in European history. Now let us talk about the deeper meaning of the Vitruvian Man. Leonardo da Vinci created this masterpiece around the year 1490. He studied the writings of Vitruvius, an ancient Roman architect, who believed that the proportions of the human body reflect the proportions of the universe. Leonardo turned that idea into art, showing how the body fits both a square and a circle, the two perfect geometric shapes. It was his way of saying that humans are the measure of all things, that we carry the order of the world within us. When Italy chose this symbol for the 5 euro-cent coin, it was sending a message to the world. A message that art, science, and knowledge live at the heart of Italian identity. The coin is made from copper-plated steel, giving it that warm reddish color that feels timeless and classic. Its smooth edge makes it easy to recognize by touch, and its small size makes it light to carry. Although it has low monetary value, it holds great cultural and historical worth. Every single piece of this coin design reminds us of Italy's contribution to world civilization. If you imagine the journey of one coin, it might start in Rome or Milan and travel across Europe from hand to hand, from country to country. It could be used to buy a small item or given as change, yet without people realizing it, they are touching a piece of Renaissance art every day. This is one of the most beautiful things about coin design. It brings history and art into the hands of ordinary people, making every transaction a quiet connection to the past. The artist behind this design, Luciana de Simone, was inspired by the timeless genius of Leonardo. She wanted to remind everyone that art is not separate from daily life. By placing the Vitruvian Man on a coin, she transformed a masterpiece into something that lives in motion. Every time the coin moves, it spreads the spirit of creativity and harmony that Leonardo believed in. Collectors around the world love the Italian euro coins for their artistic designs. From the Colosseum on the 2-cent coin to the statue of Marcus Aurelius on the 50-cent coin, each design tells a story of Italy's glorious past. But the 5-euro-cent coin stands out because it represents not just a monument but a human being. It shows that the human body itself is a work of art, and that true perfection comes from balance and proportion. When you hold this coin in your hand, you are not only holding money, you are holding a message that has traveled through centuries. It whispers the same wisdom that Leonardo da Vinci wrote in his notebooks, that there is a deep harmony between nature, art, and humanity, and that through knowledge and creativity humans can understand the divine geometry of life. Now let us imagine the making of this coin. The metal blank is carefully prepared, polished, and placed into a powerful minting press. Two engraved dies come together with enormous pressure, stamping the design onto the surface. The result is a perfect image of the Vitruvian Man, his face, his body, his pose captured forever in steel and copper. It is a modern miracle of precision and art combined. Over the years, millions of these coins have been produced and circulated, yet each one tells the same story. Each one carries Italy's pride and Europe's unity. Each one connects the past of the Renaissance to the present of the European Union. That is the beauty of the 5-euro-cent coin. Although its value is small, it teaches great lessons. It shows that art and science are not separate worlds. It shows that human creativity has no limits. And it shows that even the smallest object can carry a legacy that lasts for centuries. Many people who start collecting euro coins begin with the Italian series because they capture the beauty of classical art like no other. For a collector, finding a clean, shiny coin from the early years of minting can be a real treasure, especially those dated 1999 or 2000, which represent the first steps of the euro before it became the symbol of modern Europe. As time passes, the copper surface of the coin may darken, giving it a deeper color and older look. Some people prefer that aged tone because it shows the coin has lived a long life and seen many hands. Others keep their coins polished and protected to preserve their original shine. Either way, each coin tells a personal story. So the next time you come across an Italian 5-euro-cent coin, take a moment to look at it closely. Notice the calm face of Leonardo's man, the perfect lines, the 12 stars, the letters R and I. Think about the connection between art and money, between history and daily life. You are holding not just a coin, but a masterpiece of design and meaning. It is amazing how such a small round object can represent so much. It is a bridge between the genius of the past and the unity of the present. It is a reminder that beauty can exist even in the most ordinary things. Thank you for joining this journey into the story of the Italian 5-euro-cent coin. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories. Every week we bring you the hidden history and artistic secrets behind the coins you see every day. Stay tuned for our next episode, and remember that every coin has a voice, every design has a soul, and every piece of metal has a story to tell.